because our first match is do or die. अगर पहली match हार गए, our season ends there.
Yeah.
2023 VCT is over for global esports. I wanted to see how long we would go through this video without तेरा शादी करना.
Seriously. I
was waiting. I was like, कितना time हुआ अभी शादी की बात छिड़ेगी. If this video gets 10k likes, I will talk about the time when we met the guys at Riot Games in 2014 in Los Angeles when we weren't fans of Riot Games.
शो का नाम अभी नाम नहीं है. तुम लोग कमेंट्स में बता दो अगर तुम लोग को कोई नाम अच्छा लगे, कुछ सही लगे तो, बिकॉज़ हमारे पास कोई नाम नहीं है.
In conversation,
is there a specific name you want to call it?
He's saying Enigma Gaming. He's saying in conversation with
Enigma he meant
everything gaming. I am saying everything. He meant
entity.
No, ETG.
Acha, oh.
So okay. EG is Enigma Gaming or Evil Geniuses?
Okay, Evil Geniuses.
Okay, we'll take Evil Geniuses. You're saying in conversation with, I'm saying everything gaming. He's saying audience se pucho.
I'm also saying actually audience se pucho. Guys, welcome to the first episode of
audience se pucho.
Audience se pucho.
Audience se pucho.
That's the name.
ये show का नाम नहीं है, but हो सकता है.
No. ये यही नाम रखते हैं.
Audience se pucho.
Audience se pucho.
We couldn't figure out the name,
Sir,
so we decided audience se pucho.
You guys figure it out.
Pucho episode 1 start होता है अब.
ठीक है, let's get started. We're going to just do a quick intro. We're shooting this because we have been talking about this for a very long time. But बहुत टाइम से सिर्फ बात ही कर रहे थे, तो हमने सोचा अगर बात कर ही रहे तो कैमरा पे बात कर लेते.
तो एजेंडा ये है कि why are we?
No, I'm setting context first because अभी मैं इसके हाथ में देने वाला हूँ because सारा शूट इसने ऑर्गेनाइज किया है, तो अभी ये लीड करेगा, मैं बैठ के चिल करूँगा.
But not just me alone. पूरी अपनी टीम है यार. पीछे behind the scenes दिख रही नहीं है, but यार.
नहीं, but लीड तू करेगा.
ठीक है. So बहुत टाइम से हम लोग को ये करना था. We were planning, and of course there were 100. Maybe 1,000 things happening at Global Esports, but कभी मौका नहीं मिला to actually just sit and talk. तो हम लोग ने बोला यार let's start with the why. तो आज का एजेंडा जो पूरी टीम ने बोला है कि तुम लोग क्यों करना चाहते हो ये, and it's not like मैं host हूँ ये, so it's a discussion between us. So
नहीं host है because हम दोनों ऐसी कुर्सी पे
I'm opening the floor to you guys कि why your gaming podcast, why in 2023, why now?
So basically,
मैं पूछने वाला था सवाल why now का.
So basically, I'll tell you, he is the host, we are the two guests.
Yeah.
आज हम ये hot seat पे हैं, कल कोई और होगा.
Yeah.
So भाई कल कोई और नहीं चाहिए. तुम लोग ही चाहिए भाई.
That one is gonna.
भाई अभी शो स्टार्ट हो रहा है, बंद मत कराओ.
नहीं बंद नहीं, I'm saying ये जो दो कुर्सी पे दो लोग होंगे can be rotated, but जो host, जो दोस्त यहाँ रहेगा झूले पे,
दोस्तों के साथ बात करेगा ना तुम होस्ट और ये सब.
ठीक है, we'll see next.
और सही ऐसे एकदम जर्सी में ऐसे चकाचक बन के ऐसे आके बैठा
है. थोड़ा बहुत लोग ने जर्सी मांगी थी, तो we thought कि वो भी डिस्कस करेंगे वाला इसमें, क्यों नहीं. एंड तक देखना अगर तुम लोग को जर्सी का कुछ रिलेशन अगर करना है, if you want to buy this sexy VCT jersey,
उसके लिए मैंने ठीक है बाद में we'll come to that.
LCQ आ रहा है ना, तो थोड़ा प्रमोशन तो बनता है ना ब्रो. इट्स ओके ब्रो. हां
क्या करना है डिस्कस बताओ.
करवा देंगे.
ये पॉडकास्ट करने का सेशन लास्ट 5 years how many times have we had this discussion?
So this is not because of blackjack.
I mean
क्या है बताने को, बताओ.
it depends आज के दिन में किस चीज के बारे में बात करनी है. BGMI चल रहा है,
क्या बताना है.
BGMI चल रहा है, हमारी रोस्टर खेल रही है.
नहीं अभी तो first and foremost big loss that we have just faced, Paper X.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Paper X did not. Well, I won't say didn't make it because they came third. They're the third best team.
And the hero, bro.
At Masters
no one's
right
talking
now.
about CG.
And it was. I felt it was so poetic because Fnatic, which we knew was number 1, Europe over there, second over there between Americas and Asia. It was so Pacific and Americas has such a poetic fight, and then Americas beat us, and now it's America and Europe and Asia third रहेगा. So as we discussed at the start of the league, Pacific is at the bottom. We have to climb our way up there. Means my entire thing was कि Paper X अगर जीत जाती, Paper X फिर anime style आके would have beat Fnatic, won Masters, and then we would have got 2 slots.
Yeah. मैंने मूवी की स्क्रिप्ट लिखना चालू कर दिया था. I had already written some notes.
Then LCQ would have been.
I started celebrating, so I forgot that it was a BO5. जैसे पेपर एक्स का सेकंड मैच वाले यस पेपर एक्स से
2-1,
फाइनल्स
2-1.
दे आर लाइक oh no wait 2-1 अभी और बहुत बाकी है बहुत लंबा रास्ता है because
But I think we should take a moment to talk about the entire journey they've had and you know like just a content creator stage पे आके not just you know
Dude.
performing under pressure but performing when it matters. वो क्या था यार? What are your takes on that?
I think CGRS has been one of the most exciting things that has happened to Valorant this year. Everyone thought it would be something. When something came in Pacific League में right at the end आके तोड़ के MVP लेके हमें भी पीट के सब करके when he came in everyone thought something is going to be the superstar.
Yeah.
And then they faced what we faced, visa issues, which is very normal in our part of the world. He did not make it to Masters. He could not travel to Tokyo. As we know, the same reason why none of us went to Masters is because the visa is just not easy to
Very
get.
difficult.
So, which is also one thing which we realized that अगर हम शायद Masters के लिए qualify हो भी जाते, there was a very good chance that Golu and Rossi दोनों का visa नहीं होता, maybe even Monier. So there was a good chance even if we qualified for Masters, Japan शायद नहीं हो
Very
पाता.
tight.
But the similar thing that they faced with something we would have faced with our players.
Yeah.
100%.
So it would have been very very bad and there would have been a chance कि हम लोग पहले eliminate हो जाते पहुंच के भी because of visa issues. That being said, we
It's
made
the first
sure.
year.
That being said, we made sure all our players have Champions का visa already. So
All that is
LCQ
ready.
में अगर Masters में Paper X पहुंच के जीत जाती तो we would have had 2 slots, but now we have 1 slot in LCQ. Still, we have an opportunity to make it.
Bro, if Paper X can have that kind of a dream run, I don't know why we can't. It could be us at LCQ from with the
See, at the end of the
hero
day,
journey,
Paper
I can
X's
see
dream
it
run
happening.
isn't over. Paper X's
Sure.
dream run isn't over. Why? Because
Sure.
they have also auto qualified for Champions.
Of course.
मतलब वहाँ भी खेलने
yeah,
वाले हैं.
there's
They're going
immediately
to
the
play
next
over there.
chapter
Picture अभी
already
बाकी है
open.
as they say.
Yes. Paper X is.
We got a
अपनी story चलेगी जी fighting
It's funny
story.
because when the year started, everyone thought this was DRX's year.
Hmm.
Everyone
Yeah,
thought
that's
that
true.
DRX
Yeah,
is going to
that's
be the
true.
golden child, Pacific का DRX अब जीतेगा, DRX आगे
yeah,
आएगा.
they just look so strong.
And then Paper X came, and Paper X till now was only second to DRX. अभी तक वो बार-बार DRX से ही हारती थी. And every time I met Nikhil, he said us, next time DRX को हराने. Like that one victory, we have to beat DRX. It's a mental block.
Yeah,
He said also
yeah.
it's no longer that our players aren't good enough. Now it's a mental block because कभी जीते नहीं उनके against. We've never beaten DRX. And since then they haven't looked back.
And I think Paper X is doing such good, you know, kind of initiatives, not just on the esports and competitive front, but content pe bhi they are making such relatable and shareable
Absolutely.
content. It gives you so much.
Half the
more
comments on
options.
our social media, why can't you make content like this? Like bro,
Yeah, they
I
are.
wish.
They're
They're
really
doing
good.
really well.
And it's not like they have available.
हाँ.
Let's be honest.
वो तो
It's a
पता
very
है
small
हमको,
team that's doing
yeah.
it, and there's very few people running the show. So hats off to
Kudos.
Paper X, yeah.
Kudos.
Really impressed.
Yeah.
Even sometimes Nikhil himself is shooting the love in the team.
Yeah. Well, last week when I was streaming on Twitch, Nikhil came in through the Paper X account on Twitch chat and he was chatting with me and he's saying, oh by the way, hi Nikhil here. Main Paper X के account से chat. लोग chat में बोल रहे हैं क्या चल रहा है यार
I saw
because
it
I
happen
was
live.
talking to them and we did a full Q&A session and we did a Paper X XG Q&A session on Twitch.
That was
While all
insane.
of this is happening, he was on the Paper X account. So
That was insane.
Nice.
there's a lot that all of us can also learn from him.
100%.
Lot of stories, lot of things, but Masters unfortunately अभी तो we just have one last finals. उसके बाद
LCQ.
LCQ पे अपना chapter आता है.
One
That's
last
all.
chance.
One last
We
dance के
we
बाद
had our one last dance.
No,
अभी भी है one last chance.
One last
अगर
chance.
LCQ में नहीं जीते तो that's it. Our season ends there. So
But once
I-
again, जीते नहीं जीते LA जा रहे हैं ना.
हाँ, see,
हाँ, I mean that
we
has no connection, bro.
either go for a long time or we go for a short time.
ठीक है, LA जा रहे हैं. I mean अपने
So
नसीब में
if
hopefully
we
लिखा है.
win and we qualify, then we are there for a lot longer.
Yeah. Okay.
So तो छुट्टी चाहिए.
नहीं भाई LA है bro. You know how we have so many stories
Homecoming,
there. We've
yeah.
lived there enough. So taking this game there and taking our team there.
I think it's going to be really important even for our team. We've been doing a lot of team building activities. We've been working, something that we haven't announced, which is going to be announced soon, is that we've been working with mental coaches, we've been working with performance coaches, some of the best people in the industry. And it's been helping the team a lot, it's been helping the coaches a lot, it's been helping us just get structure into place. And winning LCQ is going to be essential for the team in many ways, and all of that boils down to our first match. Because our first match is do or die. अगर पहली मैच हार गए, our season ends there.
Yeah.
2023
That's it.
VCT is over for global esports if we lose on the 17th of July. For us, it's that simple. If we win,
It's a scary thought.
then we have an opportunity to get into the double LM bracket. Then we have, even if we lose a match after that, I think after that is Zeta, but
So
we
like a
can
proper
learn it out
do
if
or
it's
die.
not,
Yes.
कैसा चोर
क्या
है?
हुआ?
तो क्या चुरा रहा है?
We had no words from our sponsors because ये first episode है.
आ जाएंगे.
So, a word from our sponsor over at Global Esports. नहीं
Just say.
भाई गलत ग्लास उठाया
ए वो
भाई.
नीचे पान वाले से उठाइए भाई.
वो Global Esports उधर if you want to do don't go to the website. Go to
Website
our
पे मत जाओ
Twitter.
यार.
Go to our Twitter.
हाँ ट्विटर पे
Twitter पे
वेबसाइट
जाओ
पे मत
enjoy
जाओ.
करो.
तुम लोग वेबसाइट पे मत जाओ, तुम लोग भी वेबसाइट पे मत जाओ.
मैं जाऊंगा वेबसाइट पे soon.
अपडेट होगा वेबसाइट.
एमी कर रहा है. Message Emmy if you want to update the
अभी
website.
करना ही पड़ेगा.
Done.
Done.
So coming back to the dream run of
Yeah.
Paper X. उससे chapter close हुआ था. अब LCQ के बारे में कुछ बताओ.
LCQ अभी क्या ये बहुत पिटना है. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard.
Okay, can I tell you why I'm really excited about LCQ?
Yeah.
Don't say it's because you're going to go there.
No, Ray, come on, that's the obvious. But I'm saying because we have a lot of content in the pipeline. हम लोग बहुत टाइम से काम कर रहे थे, जो ऑडियंस ने नहीं देखा था, और अभी फाइनली देखने मिल रहा है. Especially the story of one of our rising athletes.
Oh yeah. By the way, did you guys see Flash?
I'm not talking about Flash,
लेटेस्ट एपिसोड नहीं देखा है.
but episode
No, movie.
की बात कर रहे
हाँ
हैं.
मूवी भी नहीं देखा है.
हाँ ठीक है. If you've not seen the movie of Flash, then I would recommend you watch a little bit.
Movie of SK Rossi.
There's another guy who's
अरे
very
भाई,
fast in the.
भागना समझो तो.
Lightning fast, bro.
हमारे स्टूडियो ने एक बहुत ही अमेजिंग स्टोरी बनाई है. नॉट लाइक द फ्लैश. हमारा भी एक राइजिंग स्टार है. द स्टोरी ऑफ लाइटनिंग फास्ट विल बी आउट वेरी सून. सो स्टे ट्यून्ड. टीम काम कर रही है.
Now leading up to LCQ.
Yes.
Now before anything else, now don't immediately ask us whether Lightningfast is going to play in LCQ and all. ये सब नहीं पता.
किसने नहीं
But
पूछा?
I'm just.
I was
मेरे
giving
को बहुत
reasons why
सवाल
I'm
आते हैं.
excited for LCQ. अभी तेरे को बोलना है.
हाँ, I'm just like ठीक है. So now leading up to LCQ. Why are you saying it's going to be so tough, bro? The journeys that we have had in the last 5 years.
Have been very tough. That's why. So out of experience.
It's in last 7 years.
Out of experience.
एक सेकंड. 2 साल माइनस किधर हुए थे?
I think it last 7 years.
ये 5 से आया ना.
ठीक है. Last 7.
हमारे स्ट्रगल भूल रहे.
तो फिर तू
Last 7.
उसके पहले के भी फिर तू 15 ऐड कर.
It's been very tough basically. So nothing is changing. That's why I said very tough.
Sure.
It's the G fighting way.
It
हम
makes
लोग
sense.
struggle से उभर के आते हैं.
It makes sense. But what I'm saying is we've recovered from way worse situations.
Have we though?
Yeah. We have.
Oh,
Recovering.
In the words of Karthik, oh दुखता है.
Bro. G fighting, bro. अभी क्या करेंगे?
G
Bro,
fighting.
G fighting.
G fighting, bro.
हर चीज का सॉल्यूशन
G
G
fighting.
fighting. All is well नहीं है.
Trust
G
us, bro.
fighting.
G fighting.
Trust the process.
आपकी गेम में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, कंपेटिटिव
G fighting.
करना है, G
G
फाइटिंग.
fighting.
गेम के बाहर प्रॉब्लम है, G फाइटिंग.
fighting.
घर पे मम्मी मार रही है. G fighting. बहन भाई से लड़ाई. G fighting.
गर्लफ्रेंड का पंगा,
G fighting.
Yeah, so
That usually doesn't work. That last one doesn't work.
Eh?
क्या? नहीं because G fighting जो बोलते हैं उनकी गर्लफ्रेंड नहीं होते ऐसा बोल रही है.
Bro,
ये खुद ही सिंगर है ना इसीलिए.
हुआ.
देख उसकी शादी की उम्र है, वो क्या करेगा ये सब चीजें ब्रो. उसको फोकस करना है अभी नेक्स्ट एरा पे.
Bro, मेरे को अपने career पे focus है, okay?
Wait,
Sorry.
I swear. I wanted to see how long we would go through this video without तेरा शादी का. I was waiting. I was like कितना टाइम हुआ अभी शादी की बात छिड़ेगी.
From where to where,
Bro,
bro?
come on, you're the most dashing, handsome candidate.
No, I'll be
at
honest.
Sports.
Once again,
No,
I'll say.
bro.
I'll
That's
be
you.
honest. I mean, I have seen people polling on Twitter. I'm not even kidding. I will share screenshots. I have seen people polling on Twitter कि पहले क्या होगा? G ट्रॉफी जीतेगी या एमी की शादी होगी?
I was about to say, if we make it to champions, are you gonna get married? Like,
In Vegas.
In Vegas.
In Vegas.
Emmy, come on.
I don't know.
Do it
If
for
we
the
make
video.
it to champion, sure, bro.
इतना confident नहीं हो गए. कैसा इंसान है?
कर
When
दूंगा,
बोलते
wow.
when we make it to champion.
Champions पहुंचने के लिए कर भी दूंगा, bro.
कर लिया.
Done. So if you're going to champions, you're getting married.
Sure, done, bro. If
You
we're
guys
gonna
heard it here.
champion, man.
We are going to
पक्का
Vegas.
बोल रहा है तू ये.
हाँ, sure.
And
मैं
Emmy
करवा
शादी
दूंगा
होगी.
तेरी पकड़ के.
And video भी बनाएंगे.
LCQ जीत गए और चैंपियंस चले गए तो डन, bro.
Done. Chal.
Done.
I'm going to hold you up to this. Vegas में एमी की शादी हो जाए. Now we have reason to motivate the boys to win even more. कि बाकी तो होना एमी की शादी के लिए. कुमारा रह जाएगा.
मैं तो
जिंदगी भर.
only सोच रहा हूँ किस
the
दिन
winner of
नाचेंगे.
LCQ goes through to champions, right?
Yeah.
Only the
Yeah,
winner of
yeah.
LCQ goes.
Yeah.
Done.
क्या confidence है? यार एक नई जिंदगी.
बट एक सेकंड
इतना confidence
पार्ट
है कि
एडिट में हो जाएगा.
शादी हो जाएगी ब्रो.
ये पार्ट एडिट में डाल देना. बट बेसिकली इफ व्हेन वी आर गोइंग टू चैंपियंस ये हो रहा है. अभी जीतने वितने का वो बात तो देखेंगे एडिट में. फिर सवाल दोनों ना.
वो ठीक है, तुम्हारा हेडेक है. शो तुम्हारा है, तुम फिगर
हम चैंपियन जाएंगे. एमी की शादी करवाएंगे. Done. Now we have 2 reasons to go.
Okay.
Done. चलो.
And neither of them include winning champions.
So now we know. One second. Now we know why Emmy is excited for LCQ. Coming to either of you.
हाँ.
LCQ.
हाँ जी.
Excitement मेरा बता दिया मैंने. Content आ रहा है. इसका बता दिया. शादी हो रही है.
हाँ.
तेरा क्या?
मेरे को चैंपियंस जाना है.
वो तो जा रहे regardless.
I want to go for a long time. I want to go for 1 month. I want to go. I know that these boys have the potential to crack heads. Exactly what EG did at Masters, I know our boys can do at Champions. I don't know if we're there yet. That is the only trouble. So I'm hoping we can show it this season. Otherwise, if not this season, next season. So for me, it's an eventuality. If not this LCQ, then the first opening season next year. Okay.
देख हम लोग ओवरवॉच के टाइम पे एलए में थे.
हाँ.
हम लोग बाकी काफी चीजों के टाइम भी एलए में थे. सो इट्स ओनली डेस्टिनी.
Valorant
हम लोग
के लिए.
वैलोरेंट के लिए भी एलए में हो. वो स्टोरी काउंट नहीं करेंगे लीग ऑफ लेजेंड्स वाली.
Let's
याद है
not
हमको.
go. I was about to say, अभी जब LA जाएंगे, Riot के ऑफिस से ओपन इनवाइट है. We'll go tour the new Riot office, exactly how we had done the Blizzard office back in the
And
day.
उनको बोल के आएंगे ये कहानी.
and
इस बार तो बोल के आएंगे.
Riot के ऑफिस जाके 2014 की कहानी सुना के आएंगे.
Yeah.
मैं जा रहा हूँ गाइस. ये कहानी तुम लोग बता
I
देना.
will tell this. No. This is for everyone here. I will tell this story when this video goes out and this video gets 10k likes. Lots of people already know the story, but those of you that don't, if this video gets 10k likes, I will talk about the time when we met the guys at Riot Games in 2014 in Los Angeles when we weren't fans of Riot Games.
But once again, then I can also share my side why I felt that way and why also.
We'll talk about that when we hit 10k.
Fine.
Hey,
10k करा दो.
Hey,
story
Riot
दिखा
Games,
दो.
full disclaimer, I wasn't around. When
Yeah.
this happened. मैं नहीं था भाई.
He was too busy playing Ragnarok that time. Oh, sorry. He was too busy being a pro Dota player at that time. Huh, League of Legends? Take that.
So 10k करा दो. Story निकाल दो. That's it. It's that simple.
Sorry. I love League of Legends.
एक सेकंड. Name 5 League of Legends agent नहीं heroes. Champions. Name 5.
Oh. I love League of Legends. Just don't play it too much.
देखा. Name 5 Dota heroes.
Dota heroes तो पता है bro, but I'm not going to. इतना League of Legends का बात चल रहा है, Riot का promotion हो रहा है. Don't make me name 5 Dota heroes now, bro.
Exactly. Pro Dota.
ठीक है. Name 5 Valorant heroes.
Agent.
Agents.
8 heroes.
Agents.
Yeah, he's a hero, okay.
मेरे लिए तो सब एजेंट ही हीरो है.
Bro, for me there's only one agent, bro. Sage. Sage, bro. There's only one.
Oh,
Sage with the op.
He's going to sage an op, bro.
Yes,
He's
please.
going to
This
sage an
this
op.
yeah, okay. Here's a sage who you would meet in game and जो आपको मांगेगा op first round में कभी कभी second round.
No. Second.
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 ठीक है.
First में कभी नहीं मांगा.
नहीं मेरे को मांगा एक टाइम first round में. मेरे को op दिला दो.
Third. I know second में मुश्किल है, third में दिलाते हैं.
Second में कभी कभी तू मांगता है भाई.
Third में I require it.
You require.
You require it.
He requires the op.
What do I
guys.
require?
He requires the op.
It's needed.
Yeah.
I'll win the third round, but it's needed.
Thank you, Global Esports, for sponsoring our show, not podcast, our show. Thank you. And yeah, welcome back to the show.
Yes.
We move on.
All
to
the breaks are sponsored by the battery cuts.
Yes, more on that later. But anyway, हम लोग बात कर रहे थे LCQ की. LCQ यार बहुत reasons की वजह से important है. मेरे लिए, आपके लिए, आपके लिए.
अभी हो गया.
ज़्यादा important
Thanks
हो
to you
गया.
guys.
Thanks to us. Challenge तूने किया.
But हारेंगे नहीं.
Excite तू हुआ.
But हारेंगे नहीं.
तो जीतना भी है, शादी भी करनी है.
शादी नहीं करनी है. अभी I am feeling
देख
like.
जीतेंगे तो बजट भी थोड़ा निकलेगा शादी के लिए.
हाँ, और bro, destination wedding, imagine.
Vegas.
Vegas.
Best.
Okay, all this is well and good, but Vatsal, I want to hear from Vatsal as to why.
What's up? Light तेरे पे आ रही है, कैमरा भी तेरे पे आ रहा है.
Besides Emmy's wedding.
Besides
what
my
are the
wedding,
other
of course.
reasons
Yeah.
that you want us to win LCQ, or what is your take on LCQ? बोलिए.
I'll tell what's my take first, and then I'll say why. Jitna bhi last I think 1 month I was in Korea, right?
हाँ
I got to see a lot of things from every player, from the support staff and all.
नहीं वो सब नहीं बोलना क्या क्या देखा वो
Cut this part.
Leading up to that.
हाँ नहीं समझ गया
It's more like जितना भी workshop हुआ, right? How they communicate with each other और ये सब. I strongly feel this LCQ is gonna be that make and break moment
right
for the team. It's a lot of pressure because क्या है, the past maybe इतना like they showed the potential they but they couldn't close, right? They know they are a good player, but I think either we go on a very positive side or we go on a very negative side after this LCQ. That's what I feel.
so let me ask you this and I'm sure they will have the same question what happens if we win what happens if we lose
If it's I would say if we lose and we give a solid fight, I think they would have that
urge to fight
urge to fight again for the next season. But if it's a one side,
अगर बहुत गंदा पिट गए तो
बहुत गंदा पिट गए, then there might be complication. And if they win, then that's good. I think then they're gonna keep continuing. You know what's happening and how that's how which direction they wanna go. And that got cleared from the workshop that we had.
Nice.
So
I'm glad the
that's-
workshops are happening.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's where I see the team right now. A lot of and like I didn't wanted everything to be so dependent on this LCQ and how the team performs, but
Sure.
It's come to
Circumstances
that.
अभी
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
come to that.
it is what
हालात ही ऐसे है
जैसे पहले थे जी फाइटिंग की स्टोरी नो मैटर व्हाट आनी है
लड़ते रहो
we can't avoid it.
No, but this was a good season 0 for us. I would say this was an important season 0 for us also to learn and understand a lot of things. First time dealing with whether it is visas, whether it is company registration. There's so much that we need to figure out still and that we're still learning. So I'm glad.
Things
this is a
about
good-
Solar, although
and-
we've been there earlier, even now with the whole league chapter, it adds a new layer to the operations, to everything we're doing, and multiplies it almost tenfold, if not more.
And we were talking about this earlier. Technically, we're the only team that's been remotely running their league
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
there has been a lot of
Lots of challenges and lots of new learnings. Yeah.
and hurdles and learning. Even for the players, right?
For everyone. And the one good thing is that our slot is permanent.
Yeah.
That is why we are able to space out and plan our growth for the next 3 years, 5 years. I know social media पे भी बहुत लोग बोलते हैं कि why don't you do this, why don't you do that? We can go overboard and try to stretch everyone out so thin that we get certain content pieces out or do certain things for now. But it will create complications and problems later. We would rather not
Yeah.
and hold off because बाद में अभी opportunity है.
Yeah,
I
बाद में
think
कर लेंगे.
a lot of things that people don't know that we are building the whole foundation and that structure which will help us in the league ahead.
Yeah.
Because your season literally is like zero, like you said. It's helping us build those
Yeah.
bare bones.
This is not season 1 for us. This
Yeah.
is season 0 for us.
कि setup कहाँ हो रहा है, क्या क्या हमें चाहिए, and what that exact output and how to get there. There's a lot of in betweens that we're filling up, and it's all happening as we are kind of
In real time, yeah.
Yeah. That's why all of you guys are on the journey with us, and कुछ छुपाया नहीं है, थोड़ा बहुत छुपाया है.
बहुत कुछ छुपा है. Let's go. वो यहाँ जितना बैठेंगे वो सब.
निकलते आएगा.
Yeah. So
हाँ.
so LCQ.
You said you had more to say.
Yeah.
Please.
And
बताइए.
now I'll say the
हाँ.
why I want them to win, because
Besides पैसा.
besides not the best sure champion
Skin revenue हाँ.
sure
किसको नहीं चाहिए?
किसको नहीं चाहिए
किसको नहीं चाहिए? Like very honestly, who
Yeah.
doesn't want that additional skin revenue? Because we also, I'm telling you why both of us specifically, we have seen the champion skins.
And a lot more skins आगे भी which we can't reveal.
Like I want to buy that skin multiple times over and give it to everyone. I want to ensure everyone at G has. That's so good. If you thought अभी तक का champion skins कोई भी अच्छा रहा है, wait till you check this one out.
And wait for
Mind
next
blowing.
year.
Mind
That's all I
blowing.
can say.
हमने फेब में देखा था न्यूज़ वेटिंग
हाँ, like
Damn
हमें
good.
साओ पालो में दिखा दिया था यार and
We'll
छोड़ो.
see now when you all.
And here we can't talk about
We'll
what
discuss
we
when
know
you'll
and
see.
what we've
Yeah,
seen.
we don't know anything.
Yeah, Area 51.
We have zero
You
knowledge.
don't know what you don't know.
Yeah, sorry.
हमें
You were
नहीं
saying.
पता.
So besides all the skin revenue,
Besides all the skill revenue, even every individual, like it's not like they're not getting it.
obviously.
They want to win. It's just
Yeah.
there are certain pathways that they need to cross. It's one thing that when I saw that movie, what Spin said. At first, you have to win a map, a round, and a map, a series.
Yeah.
Content leaks there, but ठीक है.
Yeah.
नहीं तो सही
वो अच्छा वाला है but
Yeah, it's a very good reference.
Very
Makes a lot of sense.
perfectly
That's-
put, yeah.
Like there needs to be a pathway, there needs to be a direction of what are the, how do you measure success, right?
Yeah.
It's,
Inches, right?
So some context, there's a good behind the scenes kind of a video. Behind the scenes नहीं बोलूँगा, it's more के हम लोग की जो VCT team है, they've spoken a lot about how they feel, what the process should be to develop your skill set, because लोग खाली game में मेहनत करते हैं. इसने काफी चीजें बोली है जो game के बाहर भी affect करती है, and how you should have a roadmap planned for yourself. So yeah, I mean, अच्छा leak दिया. Thanks for that plug. So, do check out that content जब भी आएगा.
And content के नाम पे भाग क्लासिको.
भाई वो organic plug करना था. He's like, oh, rivalries की बात चल रही है. Val Classico, that's the cue.
Oh, rivalry was the key word.
Yeah.
Coming rivalry
back.
के नाम पे.
the way we did this one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
नहीं but rivalry के.
नहीं वो plug आराम से आने दे bro, आराम से आएगा. I'll tell you guys about the plug of Val Classico that the movie is launched. A lot of people have watched it. I'll tell you. ऐसे ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं. Global Esports and Velocity Gaming 3 साल से कर रहे हैं. It's a good plug. आएगा at the end of the video. But do check out the movie Val Classico.
ठीक है, आएगा वो बाद में आएगा.
हाँ आएगा, plug आएगा.
So aside from the skin revenue and my wedding, what are the other reasons like?
एक
Out
second.
of the content.
Skin revenue मेरा नहीं था. मेरा LA छुट्टी था.
I'm just saying, I mean.
I said LA छुट्टी.
Okay, LA
बन गया भाई.
Wow. शादी पे ध्यान दे अपनी.
और कंटेंट भूल ही गया भाई. शादी में भी कंटेंट बनेगा.
I mean, it's not just for us, right? Champions, even the players get it. Like they work hard the entire season. So it's, I mean, if they do good and they qualify for champions, it's better for them. Yeah. They're working
हाँ,
hard.
I mean,
why shouldn't
कद्दू
they?
काटेगा सब में पटेगा.
Yeah.
Sure.
मिल बांट के
I don't
खाएंगे.
want to say it like cliche line, but yeah, it's true. Like if everyone wins, then
It's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah. See, I mean, the monetary incentive is I wouldn't say a small incentive because it's a big monetary amount, but it's a big incentive.
Yeah.
That is definitely there. But right now, for our team, it's more about proving that they are good enough. See, anyone who understands Valorant, anyone who understands the analysis of how a game works, when they go and see a map score, they go and see a map differential, they see a round differential, they can immediately see that our team was just a few rounds away from the top 3.
Bro, the
Playoff
last 6
दूर की
games,
बात.
every match was close, bro. Never was it one-sided or never did they go down
that
without
DRX
swinging.
game though was
They swung and they
Like, think about it.
hard.
The top 3 teams in the region. From 2 of them, we took a map. From 1 of them, we took them to overtime.
Yeah.
So,
multiple times over time.
it's not like
What are
we
you gonna
struggled.
Yeah, like it
We
could
made
have
it
gone
happen.
anyway, bro.
We made it happen, and for us, that's more important is that we continued fighting. We stuck to our name, which
Yeah.
is why I believe in LCQ we can win.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
So,
This was the intro.
एक सेकंड, इसी बात पे मैंने ऑडियंस से पूछा कि पॉडकास्ट पे क्या
ठीक है, चलो,
कि क्या बात करें ट्विटर पे.
You guys are lucky because we are taking one question from the Everything Gaming Discord. Right वाला plug किया ना? And the G Fighting Discord.
नहीं, so I
And
just
the G Fighting broadcast channel.
I just went to Twitter and I was like, bro, I'm cheap. We're shooting a podcast, so please throw some questions, topic ideas because we don't know what
Nice.
to talk about apparently. So there are a lot of questions.
Okay.
So I think there could be a dedicated podcast and a dedicated episode of the show just
Why don't you
on
take
all these
one
questions.
Why don't you take one
question?
question, yeah.
One lucky
Push
guy.
कर दे
You
किसी
decide
को.
which one.
चलो.
हाँ.
The 10th.
That sounds about right.
10th comment.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. भाई एक जन ने 4 comment किया. अभी बोल.
This is just choose any. Just
Okay,
choose
fine.
any.
Wait. ठीक है. This is a good one. We don't have to answer the entire thing,
हाँ.
but it's a 3-part question.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
एक
fine.
question में
There
3
always is.
It's a long one.
First one. Future of global esports.
Okay.
Future is bright, very bright. Sometimes so bright that's why I need to wear sunglasses.
Yeah.
मिल गया answer. Second question. Valorant future.
Brighter than these sunglasses.
You might need more sunglasses. It's that bright.
Like
I
if global
can't see.
esports, if global esports future so bright, I need sunglasses. Valorant future so bright, you need sunglasses.
So play Valorant. Third. How has esports atmosphere changed Indian esports scene? एक मूवी का नाम याद आता है जब भी मैं ये देखता हूँ ऐसा क्वेश्चन. वेल क्लासिको, maybe you'll get a glimpse of it. I don't know.
बहुत ही गंदा प्लग था.
this was the
बहुत ही
time-
गंदा प्लग था ब्रो.
Rivalry
बहुत ही गंदा प्लग था.
राइवलरीज के नाम पे वैल क्लासिको हमारी फिल्म रिलीज हुई है ग्लोबली स्पोर्ट्स चैनल पे. डू चेक इट आउट. एंड मोर इम्पोर्टेंटली द आंसर टू दैट क्वेश्चन, आई डोंट नो इफ esports has really changed that much because of Indian esports, or if Indian esports has really changed much because of international esports. I think each country has its own thing happening, and for now Indian esports primarily is BGMI, but Valorant isn't far behind.
I think अगर मैं बोलना चाहूँगा कुछ इस पे, इंडियन esports को बहुत लाइमलाइट मिला है because of multiple reasons. गेम जब थी BGMI, PUBG जो भी बोल लो, काफी चीज बोल नहीं सकता हूँ बीप बीप है, but when the main mobile game was there, ये रीजन को बहुत अटेंशन मिला. फिर पीसी गेम आया, वैलोरेंट और अटेंशन मिला. एंड आई थिंक जैसे ऋषि बोल रहा है, जी का फ्यूचर ब्राइट है, वैलोरेंट का फ्यूचर उससे भी ब्राइट है. पता है उससे ज्यादा ब्राइट किसका फ्यूचर है?
India. It's also important to answer the why we are doing this. We have been part of this community for the last 7 years as Globally Sports, and individually we have all been part of the gaming community for as long as you can remember. We wanted an opportunity कि जितना हम देख रहे हैं, सीख रहे हैं, समझ रहे हैं, we have a chance to share it. We talk about all this behind the scenes anyway, but वो कमरे में बंद रह के ये सब चीज़ों के बारे में बात करना compared to doing this with a camera on and allowing y'all to come on this journey with us, learn with us, and understand with us is very different. So we thought what we've been doing for the last 7 years behind closed doors, let's start doing it out
With you
in the
guys.
open in front of y'all, so you all get to learn as well.
And-
which is why
And you all will be on this journey because हम लोग यार
ये फॉर्मेट नाम ये सब बात पूछना.
हाँ.
We are starting,
don't know.
बाद में we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And I
पीछे से
think
कुछ फेंका किसने ब्रो?
नहीं.
हाँ वो जेडी फेंकते रहे. जेडी has been doing cameo पीछे से. जेडी वैसे आ सकता है.
जेडी फेंकते रहता है is the honest to God truth of global esports.
Wow.
you can sit here, bro.
But yeah, like as Rishi said, 7 years हो गए. हम
I
लोग को
didn't do
बहुत
any kind.
सारी चीजें बोलनी थी,
क्या
बहुत
बोला
सारी
जेडी
चीजें करनी
फेंकते
थी.
Bro,
This is the beginning.
Yeah.
no one asked for it. ठीक है? No
Okay,
one
bro.
asked for it.
Bro, audience से पूछो.
अरे वो नहीं, मैं पूछा था. बता दो.
ठीक है, ऑडियंस से पूछो.
ऑडियंस से पूछो. अगर आप लोग को एपिसोड अच्छा लगा, do let us know what you liked. एक लकी क्वेश्चन शायद नेक्स्ट टाइम भी लेंगे. एंड एमी की शादी के लिए if you want
I'm
to-
sorry, bye. There was no need to bring that up. There was no need to bring that up. There's no recall value there.
Cut.